Ladies and gentlemen, I am Damian Andrews, and welcome to episode 32 of MVWF Danger Zone. And it is night 7 of the B block of the B1 Climax tournament. Boy, has it been an exciting tournament as of late. Some tremendous matches, tremendous swerves being pulled. Kevin Welch now finds himself right back in the throes of the MVWF, being underneath the mask, the man who owns the 12 points that currently were owned by the mysterious Cube. He defeated his arch rival, Brandon Bones, a man who had fired him months before, and then suddenly unmasked this late in the tournament, where there's no going back, and now Kevin Welch returns underneath the Cube mask to be the leader of the B block in this tournament. And quite frankly, that turn of events has really put things on its head. Brandon Bones and Ryan Doyle find themselves tied at 10 points apiece. Now, after that disastrous showing by Brandon Bones in the main event last week, and losing to Kevin Welch, being so overwhelmed by the surprise and the shock and awe attack of Kevin Welch being under the Cube mask, Brandon Bones is definitely on his heels, and he is in no certain terms here, once again returning to the main event, which we'll get to in just a moment. With that being said, right beneath them, of course, is Dennis the Hitman, and he has 7 points. Pretty much statistically, everyone else is out of this tournament. So we're going to get going here. We're going to run down the upcoming matches here for this event. In the opening match, two guys are definitely out of this tournament right now. Nick Jackson and Jesse Doyle are going to struggle for supremacy here, so to try and save some face in the closing events of the closing events of the B block. These guys have a lot of face to save here. They've lost some matches they should have won, and now going one-on-one here, one of them will win and one of them will lose, and perhaps a victory here by either or can be the thing that can propel them to turn things around. The Honky Tonk Man and the Skinny Wolf, two legends of the one of the WWF and one of the MVWF, finally going one-on-one here. Honky, of course, notable because he's had that great match with Dennis the Hitman, of course, that fucky finish that he had with Ryan Doyle, where he clearly had his hand on the bottom ropes. He deliberately grabbed it to no avail. The referee did not see it, or claimed he did not see it, and counted the 3 anyway. Skinny Wolf had a rough start here in the tournament, of course. He went pretty much 0-4 in the first matches of the tournament and stuff, but he's been pretty consistent ever since then. He's won his last 2 matches and is definitely the favorite to win this match here, even though the 60-plus-year-old Honky Tonk Man is in phenomenal shape and is definitely shown that he has the skills to compete in modern-day MVWF. Moving along, of course, the aforementioned Kevin Welch in his Cube guys will go one-on-one with his co-star of the Dick and Balls movie that's, hasn't really been named yet. Directed by Brandon Bones, these two will be in MVWF Films' Dick and Balls. Well, that's just the current working title. If you think I'm kidding, this is actually a movie that is being made. So look forward to seeing some footage of that in the near future. But of course, Kevin Welch pulled the biggest swerve of Phase 2 by surprising Brandon Bones in that match last week in the main event and absolutely destroyed him. It took about a nuclear weapon to put Brandon Bones down, but in 5 minutes or so, Kevin Welch put him down. And of course, Dennis the Hitman, who plays Balls in the Dick and Balls movie, he's made some interesting choices in this tournament. He's had some good victories, but the fact of the matter is that he's at 7 points, and he really could, should everything go wrong for everyone else, he doesn't have a statistical chance of winning this tournament either. So his best bet now here is, will he be a spoiler for his co-star in the movie? We shall see. And of course, tonight, the man who is tied for second place with Brandon Bones, Ryan Doyle, basically has what we consider his cupcake match this week, unless Kid Christian can pull off a super miracle here and act as a spoiler out there with drunken stepfather Trevor. Well, I mean, Doyle, he's plain put, he is the favorite in this match. He should absolutely go out there and destroy Kid Christian. I do not think that anything other than that is going to happen. However, Jesus Christ was in Jimmy Controversy's corner at the last A block match, and so there were no miracles there, so I'm not counting on one here. And in the main event, the MVWF World's Heavyweight Champion, Brandon Bones, the owner of the MVWF and representing the VWA, will go one-on-one with his first roommate, Awesome Ron Awesome, the man that, well, this is like basically watching Hulk Hogan wrestle Vince McMahon, in the sense that Ron Awesome was the man at the beginning of the MVWF. He was the man that Brandon Bones blatantly pushed the hardest. He was part of the original Bones Brigade, when that faction was still a thing. In fact, he was the chief man that was pushed in that faction, and Ron Awesome became the star that he is today. But now, here they find themselves, as a result of this tournament structure, facing off in the main event of tonight's matches here in the B block. So we're just about to get going here, folks. Damian Andrews on the mic. We have some big announcements coming up. Just wanted to remind everybody to, if you're looking forward to the VWA reunion show that's coming up, and of course the gauntlet has been laid down after the A block. We did that show just a few days ago, and interrupting our satellite feed was an advertisement for the upcoming WWE pay-per-view that I shall not mention now. Brandon Bones has instructed me to give this message to the WWE, that you can be assured that everyone, once all of the matches are picked out, who's going to face who, the MVWF is going to show up in force. End quote. And that was his statement right there. So let's head on down to the ring for tonight's matches. And there we go. The golden microphone of one Damian Andrews. This has been a tremendous tournament, folks. I am so glad that we did this. And we're just about to head down to ringside.
MVWF Danger Zone. And tonight, it is B block matches in night 7 of the B1 Climax tournament.
MVWF Danger Zone, folks. We are ready to get going here with our opening match. Once again, Damian Andrews phone here. Thank you if you're watching live, but of course, do not be afraid to watch on demand on YouTube at the MVWF Manch Vegas Wrestling Federation channel. Of course, if you're hearing my voice, you're already watching that, so it was pointless to mention it. Nick Jackson, of course, was explosive in his debut in that 8-man scramble, which I am running out of reasons to mention, but it has been a long tournament, so you can't really knock him too hard. I mean, he got thrown in the deep end of the pool here. With this grueling tournament here right at the beginning of his singles career and or tag team career, if he continues to tag team with Kyle Empire, his brother. But he's getting in the ring right now with somebody who he ought to relate to pretty well, a competitor that has not really exactly been top shelf with brothers in the industry who have outshined him for the most part, and that would be Jesse Doyle. Which isn't to say that either guy isn't a talented wrestler, but they are definitely going to learn some lessons here about how to recover one's career.
Tonight, B1 B1 Climax tournament action now. Making his way to the ring. From Manchester, New Hampshire, he is the Destroyer, Nick Jackson.
As I've said before, Nick Jackson has had some notable moments in the tournament, stealing wrestlers' moves and whatnot, but of course he paid the price for that against Dennis the Hitman. Insists on wearing his pajamas. And the crowd not really appreciating him today. And I don't really see them caring much more for Jesse Doyle, because the MVWF crowd has always been hostile to him. But he's got to stay focused and get his career in gear.
And his opponent, from the crime-ridden west side of Manchganistan, here is Doyle, Jesse Doyle.
And this crowd hostile to Doyle, Jesse Doyle. The one man so far in the MVWF that got himself deliberately disqualified, I believe by smashing Adrian Knight with a sledgehammer. And the boos rain down for Doyle, Jesse Doyle, the man who likes to employ that back fist. But you know that Nick Jackson is going to try and take that away from him with his hanging armbar. And about to ring the bell. Let's go. Referee Joe Stromboli is your official. Oh, rug muncher to start. Aggressive move and a right hand. Followed up. A jawbreaker in the arm twister. It is not the arm that he uses to hit the back fist. Perhaps it doesn't matter to Nick Jackson. A nice arm drag. Deep inside, Ricky Steamboat style. Don't let his track record fool you as of late. Nick Jackson is a talented competitor. And when he learns to put it together, he will be a top shelf talent, I guarantee that. And now a snap suplex. Slows down his momentum. And of course, as we've learned in the A block, guys like Ryan Crawford will teach you, it's also good to not get injured. Both men working the arm here as a side Doyle leg sweep. Puts him on his back. And another arm drag, this time a shoulder throw. And a second jawbreaker. Right to the bandana chin of Doyle, Jesse Doyle. Clothesline over the top rope. Aggressive style by Nick Jackson, the Destroyer. 20 counts outside the ring. It'll only garner you 1 point if that's how you win. As Jesse Doyle learned when he was attacked by the WWE's Rhino, basically handing Jesse his only memorable moment of this tournament so far. He has 3 points at the moment. So he is statistically, he's not going to win. But he can win matches. Reverse DDT on the floor as the referee beckoning them to get back into the ring. Oh, back suplex. Hit him so hard he spun. Gut wrench. Jesse looked a little shaken up right there. Couldn't quite get him that high in the air. And that kick is way off. As Jesse, yeah, he's definitely, well, maybe he's getting it together now. regardless, he seemed like he was stunned for a second. Managed to recover now. Takes him down, hanging armbar. Nick Jackson going for his move. He's worked that arm a little bit here. And he's cranking on it. Driving the shoulder. Bending the elbow and the shoulder back into the direction they do not want to go. And now, changing attack into the calf slicer. Nick Jackson putting on a clinic here of submission wrestling. And now he's decided he's going to take a risk. Back-ending Jesse to his feet. Pretty much a slingshot maneuver here. Flying knee. Nicely done. 1, 2, count only. Tremendous strike. Connecting with Jesse Doyle, and now Nick feeling the power. Oh, Jesse takes a shortcut, raking the eyes. And that gives him enough room to breathe, to lay in that gut buster. And this time an inverted Doyle leg sweep. Up on the shoulder now. Power slam. And he's trying to knock the wind out of the destroyer here. And now he's going for a suplex. Yes. Jesse's style is to basically pick you up and throw you down and wait for you to get to your feet before he... He's frustrated right now. He just jumped out of the ring to have a fit. Perhaps the pressure. Whoa, look at this. What's he going for right here? Jesse sends him over the ropes. Oh, spears him off the apron. Oh, my God. He just obliterated Nick Jackson. What a devastating move. Oh, and Nick just goes dead weight on him and throws him off. More like he threw the dead weight. And Nick throws him into the railing. Jesse firing back. Drop kick gets on the inside. And he may have clocked his shoulder on that ring post. They're coming into your living room. Ooh! Face first to the ring post for Nick Jackson, and again! Is Jesse letting his frustrations boil over here? And Nick Jackson is being victimized by it. Throws him back into the ring. All of that's going to mean nothing if he doesn't make him pin or make him submit. And again, the inverted side Doyle leg sweep. Oh, and he misses the slingshot drop kick. Didn't have him beaten down enough. Nick Jackson is double tough, and now he's going back after the leg. The leg that was in the calf slicer. And now, again, shifting gears. Caught him in the cross arm breaker. As apparently the attack on the leg was just a distraction to lower his guard for the attack on the arm. Jesse survives, though. And can he place him right where he wants him, as he's overpowered Nick Jackson throughout this match. He drops him on the top rope. And goes for the cover. Referee a little slow to count. And Nick Jackson just kicks out at 2. Tremendous match these two are having, and he stuffs it again. Just like he did outside. And the arm wringer. Into the chicken wing. Oh, and back after the arm. Again, not the arm I think he should be attacking, but all the same, it's working. And now, the 1-2 attack of Nick Jackson has Jesse trapped in the calf slicer. The calf slicer. And again, Jesse, that frustration, the mood that he's in, making him just refuse to quit. And Nick got a little distracted right there, finally deciding to go for the cover, and it was too much time. Jesse gets the left shoulder up. And of course, that was the arm. Jawbreaker payback time. And now Jesse's starting to wrestle like Nick. Oh no, but the dragon screw leg whip cuts him off. No comeback for you, and this time, whatever Jesse was going for, Nick tried it, and Jesse countered that too. So I guess that move is just not going to work today. But he tucks the head. Up underneath. Doyle driver! A modified version of Ron Supreme driver. 1, 2, no! Nick kicks out. The Supreme driver, the Doyle driver, whatever you want to call it. Perhaps he's sending a message to Brandon Bones' assassin, and he misses the elbow. Shot to the chest. Another power slam. Jesse feeling it now. Feeling like he's in control. Oh, look at this, he blocks it. Nick blocks it. Suplex on the floor. Nice counter move by the Destroyer. Oh, but the shoulder block as the back and forth continues, as now Jesse's starting to lose his temper, and he's busted Nick open with the right hands, but he misses the drop kick. Uppercut cleans his clock. Well, what's he going for here? Bit of a reverse aluminum stretcher. Oh, look at that. Oh, hanging armbar. Jesse can't quite get the angle to get to the ropes. Can Nick make him tap here? No, he cannot. Not enough leverage. I think Jesse might have been overpowering him a little bit there. But he wears down that shoulder enough. Instead, going for the cover. 1, 2, and Jesse kicks out. We're just past the 11-minute mark here, as these two guys in the opening match are trying to make a name for themselves. Calf slicer, third time attempted, center of the ring. Can Nick finally make this man tap out? Jesse trying to hold on, desperate, and he taps. Tremendous reaction for Nick Jackson. Let's go look at the replay. Look at this move right here. Boom! The spear through the ropes. Just absolutely destroyed him. And the A-B approach of either attacking the arm or attacking the leg and constantly switching between the other kept Jesse off balance, but he did hit the Doyle driver, which should have done it for him, but it didn't. And of course, right here, the hanging armbar may have just been a setup, because while Jesse was thinking about his aching arm, Nick hits the calf slicer and eventually got the tap out. Tremendous victory for Nick Jackson. All right, folks, moving right along. Our upcoming match, the Honky Tonk Man against the Skinny Wolf. Two of the greatest heels of their generation. Honky Tonk Man had a bumpy ride. Lost to Brandon Bones, lost to Ryan Doyle in that controversial match. Had a tremendous match with Dennis the Hitman Hart. And of course had a pretty tough match with Jesse Doyle. He defeated Ron Awesome and he defeated Kid Christian. He has 4 points in the tournament. Surprising, that was at least an upset victory right there, though he would have been favored against Kid Christian. Kid Christian, of course, had plenty of opportunity to win that match. Skinny Wolf, though, lost his first 4 matches. Lost his first 3 matches and won 3 since. So he's Skinny Wolf is 3-3 with 6 points. Honky Tonk Man can even up with him right now if he wins here. Let's go on down to ringside.
The following contest is a B block match in the B1 Climax tournament. Making his way to the ring from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing 235 pounds, he is the greatest intercontinental champion of all time. Here is the Honky Tonk Man.
Honky Tonk Man. Look at what fantastic shape he got in to be here in the MVWF.
And his opponent, he is an MVWF legend. From Detroit, Michigan, I present to you the Skinny Wolf.
And look at these two guys staring each other down. The Skinny Wolf.
The following contest is a...
No, it's not. Apparently the ringside announcer took acid again. Skinny Wolf, tremendous competitor, tag team partner of Rock Holly. Gotta wonder if Rock Holly's ever gotten around to sprinkling any RH dust on him. The Skinny Wolf with 6 points in the tournament. 3-3. It's not bad so far, I guess, but it's kind of hard to erase the stink of the ultimate failure of those early matches. And Skinny Wolf looks like he's ready. Time to ring the bell. Look at this. Nicely done, Honky Tonk Man. Right out of the gates. The crucifix. And now has the Skinny Wolf on his hands and knees. Honky Tonk, aggressive. He's a shark. Perhaps he smells the blood in the water. Kick to the back, and now Honky Tonk Man stomping his man, stalking him. And laying in the flat of the foot. Legal move, wherever he wants to put it, doing damage to the legend of the MVWF. And now right hand by the Wolf knocks him right down. And that's just a display of the punching power of the Skinny Wolf. Headbutt right to the lower abdomen. Ooh, and that straight kick got nothing. Honky blocked it with his hands, and a hip toss. Wow, he sent him flying with that hip toss. Front face lock. Wolf gets up underneath for the body slam. And now perhaps a standing vertical suplex that he spun on his heel, trying to add a little more impact upon crashing to the mat. And now Honky Tonk Man up in the fireman's carry, but Skinny Wolf counters out into the reverse DDT, and now Honky spins around. And a low headbutt again in the lower abdomen. The shitty tactics of the Skinny Wolf coming to light. And now he's going to the top rope, perhaps, for the Skinny Star Press. No, the Macho Man elbow. Reminding him of his old rival, Randy Savage. And now 1, 2, and Honky Tonk kicks out because Macho Man isn't the one that do the elbow. Up on the shoulders, the Skinny Wolf clotheslines him on the top rope as the shitty tactics of the Skinny Wolf rearing their ugly head. Back suplex. Elbow drop, and Honky trying to establish dominance. Picking his spots. Grinding the man down. Nice move by the Wolf to get out of that. Perhaps a body slam by the Honky Tonk Man? No! And the Wolf now juke, jive, and the peppered right hands. Oh, set him up. He's gonna do his own shake, rattle, and roll on the Honky Tonk Man. Oh, the Skinny Wolf is an asshole. Cover him, gonna beat him with his own move. 1, 2, no! Honky Tonk Man not laying down for that shit. Arm wringer. Back elbow by the Wolf, firing back. B1 Climax tournament continues. And now Honky Tonk Man calling for a diamond cutter by the looks of it. Right out of that, side honky leg sweep. And the elbow smash again. Honky, the second time, trying to take away those stiff, fast hands. And now we just saw this move in the UK tournament. It's Honky trying to crank on the shoulder and the elbow, tearing at the trapezius muscles, and wow, Skinny Wolf, yikes. You can see the elbow was bent in a really awful way. But Honky again counters with the side honky leg sweep. Right hand decks him, and now into the abdominal stretches Honky Tonk Man, who's been just grinding the Skinny Wolf down, tapping out his stamina. Nice counter move into the hip toss. The Skinny Wolf, desperation cover here. 1 count only. Snap mares. And headbutt gets nothing but an elbow to the face. If you gotta take an impact, you might as well be the one striking. And a side skinny leg sweep is Skinny Wolf just stealing the Honky Tonk Man's moves. And Honky Tonk showing his agility. Springboard elbow, Macho Man style, right to the abdomen. Covers him. 2, and the Skinny Wolf kicks out. Wow. as this has been a match of complete one-upsmanship. Defensive move by the Wolf now. Covers him, I think, just to buy himself some time. And the Wolf may be making a mistake here with the Honky Tonk Man, giving him a chance to recover. Honky Tonk Man was stirring before he even got down. Honky had that front face lock. Yes! Shake, rattle, and roll, the authentic style of HTM. Boom! Gonna give him an ATM. And Honky Tonk Man, confident cover here. He may have it. 1, 2, no! And just got the shoulder up in time. Tremendous action here. Back and forth. Oh, shoves him off. Move, counter move. Northern Lights suplex. The stomp to the face, and now Honky maybe setting himself up. Off the ropes he goes. Oh, and an Antonio Inoki style. And Seguri. Honky not known for his kicks, but I think he was improvising. And again, Honky with the Skinny Wolf in the prone position, just wearing him down. Goes for the cover, gonna make him work for it. 2! No, and the elbows doesn't get it done, and that was even a weaker kick out than what he had before. And Honky calling for it to be over. Oh, backdrop driver. Jumbo style. And now setting it up as the precursor to a second shake, rattle, and roll. Boom. Honky with the best chance of winning this match tonight. 1, 2. No. Give it up for the Skinny Wolf. Kicking out yet again. But again, that has been the question about Honky throughout this tournament. Is he firing blanks? Does the old man need Viagra? And now the shake, rattle, and roll for the 3rd time. Will this one put him down? 2, 3, and it does. Honky Tonk Man collapses, exhausted. Tremendous upset on the part of the Honky Tonk Man, who withstood a tremendous assault by the Wolf. But the Wolf never hit the Skinny Wolf slam. He never went for the Skinny Star press. And eventually Honky started throwing bombs and put him away. Gotta give the Wolf a lot of credit, though. He got hit with everything that Honky had. If Honky didn't get the pin there, I don't know if he was going to win this match. And the Honky Tonk Man is being soaked in by this appreciative MVWF crowd. And you gotta wonder if the MVWF is going to go face-to-face with the WWE sometime in the near future. Where are Honky's loyalties going to lay? And he's strutting. Congratulations to the Honky Tonk Man. All right, coming up now. Cube versus Dennis the Hitman Hart, the 2 stars of a major motion picture. The currently titled Dick and Balls movie. where Kevin Welch stars as Dick with his best friend Balls. Stay tuned for more information as that comes out. I'm not kidding. This is actually a thing. Directed by Brandon Bones, produced by the wife of Monster Munson, Carrie Munson. I will have further details once further editing gets done and some more scenes get shot and we, get a major distribution deal. Little things like that. And let's get going. B1 Climax Tournament.
Making his way to the ring, from your lack of imagination, weight unknown, it's the mysterious Cube.
That's right, folks. Cube, Kevin Welch under that mask. The current 12-point leader in the B block. He's waiting on his good friend. There he is with the mask off. Dennis the Hitman Hart. Anytime, announcer guy. Take your cue.
And his opponent, from Raymond, New Hampshire, here is Dennis the Hitman Hart.
Dennis the Hitman taking on his best friend. We saw Kevin Welch destroy Brandon Bones last time. A victory by Kevin Welch here may guarantee that he wins this B block altogether. So Dennis ostensibly is acting as a spoiler because he's just under the threshold to win this, but he's going to need a lot. He's going to need to win here and to Kevin to lose from this point forward. A lot of green out there. Kevin's still wearing the cube teeth. Right hand. Decks him. Back suplexes. Dennis is just opening up a flurry. Off the ropes goes Cube. And Kevin says no, but he gets kicked in the head immediately. Big swing and a miss, but a right hand connects. Kevin staying on top of it. Going for the suplex up in the air. Drops him down. First offensive moves of the match by Cube, and now Kevin going to the top rope. Waiting for him to get to his feet. Kevin gonna take the risk. Elbow smash to the top of the head, and in fact he plays it kind of safe. He doesn't want to go out like Crawford. The guy's been wrestling well, tremendously injured. Up over the shoulder, nice throw of the weight. And again with the backdrops, driver suplex move. Dennis now super confident. Off the ropes he goes. Drops the leg. And hurt his own tailbone doing it. And everybody likes to clothesline people on the top rope. Oh, look at that move out of nowhere. Kevin showing tremendous agility. Off the ropes goes Dennis. No, he counter moves, drops to his knee, and hits him with a fireman carry takeover. Uppercut, stands him straight up. And the Thez press in the piston rights. Punching him in his dick face. 1, 2. Strong kick out by Kevin, late though it was. A kick to the chest now. Kevin looking to assert himself. Needs to get control of this match, but you're not going to do that like that. Getting shoulder blocked. Off the apron to the floor. Oh, man, and the arm wringer throw down. Dennis now looking for the bong hitter. Turns him over into the submission hold. And Kevin just out of range of the ropes, so he's going to tuck and roll to counter out. And a nice suplex throw. It's Kevin now setting himself up in the corner. Dennis now floats over into the spinning neck breaker. These two best friends competing here. Oh, but Dennis going to take a shortcut here. Is he going to try and steal one from Kevin? No. Kevin not beaten down enough for that. Dennis willing to take shortcuts. Have no idea if Kevin noticed it. And he did that. But we are not seeing him out of the gates like a racehorse here like we did when we saw him against Brandon Bones. Perhaps it's a question of motivation here. He's conflicted about wrestling his friend. 1, 2, no, and another kick down. Of course, he's also too prideful just to lay down for him. And a jaw jacker. He keeps his feet though. And now Kevin setting him up in the air, power bombs him down. And he tells him to suck it. Tells him to bring it on. Could Kevin be setting up for that, his favorite move, that Falcon Arrow off the top rope? But no. Dennis trying to fight his way out of the corner. Counters, too many suplex attempts. Double leg takedown into the bong hitter. Turns him right over, but the ropes are right there. And this time Kevin could reach. Oh, and he just drives that knee right to the small of the back. One of the most affected areas by the bong hitter. And there's that leg drop he was looking for earlier. And he goes for the cover and hooks the leg. Strong cover here. 2, 3, and it's over. And Dennis the Hitman acting as a tremendous spoiler here. Kevin Welch gets pinned. And now, if either Brandon Bones or Ryan Doyle win their matches tonight, it'll be a 3-way tie for first place. Look at this, Dennis super motivated in this match. You could tell Kevin seemed a little off. Those piston rights knocked him silly. He managed to get the ropes when he got stuck in the sharpshooter, or excuse me, I mean the bong hitter. He kicked out strong a number of times, and now Dennis, very confident in himself here. Great job by the tag team partners. And now Kevin Welch, his big swerve that he pulled on Brandon Bones, whether or not it pays off in him winning this tournament now is entirely in danger thanks to Dennis the Hitman. And now Ryan Doyle has what he should have, what we would call his cupcake match. At least that's what AJ the Giant would call it. Kid Christian been winless in this entire tournament. He and his buddy Jimmy Controversy have come so close on a number of occasions to pulling off the upset. Some real nail-biters, I'd say. They've had an impressive story, at least, throughout this tournament. Even if the story of that, the meat of the story is just how much they failed. Of course, Doyle took a few stiff losses in the tournament. He lost to Cube back on night 3. Of course, Brandon Bones lost to Cube as well. So if this ends up being a 3-way tie, that means Cube wins this tournament.
Next entrant, making his way to the ring, originally from Derry, New Hampshire, he is the last MVWF World Heavyweight Street Fight Champion from Derry, New Hampshire, Ryan Doyle.
Ryan Doyle, with a golden opportunity handed to him here, where he is absolutely in favor of being able to tie for first place in the B block. Cube's loss, or rather Kevin Welch's loss, could not have come at a more opportune time. And he looks like he's ready. Kid Christian, accompanied by his drunken stepfather, Trevor.
Following contest is a B block match in the B1 Climax tournament. Making his way to the ring, accompanied to the ring by whoever, here is Kid Christian.
Kid Christian. I mean, if anyone has a chance to be a spoiler in this tournament, it's KC. But I just don't see how that can happen. Doyle powers him right up. And into the bow and arrow. And oh good, my neighbors are going out. So it's time to turn up the volume. And now Doyle working over the arm of Kid Christian, using his power. Keeping him under control and just wrenching his shoulder nearly out of its socket. And now gut wrench. Oh, here in our semi-main event, the closest Kid Christian ever came to the main event in this entire tournament was getting in there with Doyle. At least Jimmy Controversy got a main event. Not a great match, but he got a main event. And Kid Christian opened up with some offense there. And now some left hand straight to the face of Doyle. He likes that kind of thing. Blocks the kick. Doyle says no, and he gets kicked in the face. As Kid Christian standing right up in the face of the man who is forever the MVWF World's Heavyweight Street Fight Champion, and the elbow drop misses. Oh, got him turned upside down for a tombstone. Oh, no. Right onto his terrible haircut. And Doyle just powers him off the ropes. Could not get the belly-to-belly suplex he may have been attempting. And that hip toss has Doyle kind of reeling, and he rolls out of the ring. And Kid Christian was caught taunting. Tiger suplex across the ring. Doyle just absolutely destroying him with that move. But Kid Christian in the defense gets a dragon screw leg whip. And one of the most popular moves of the night, that arm wringer takedown. The move that Brandon Bones, the trendsetter, won the championship with from Ryan Crawford. And now everyone does it. Bow down to Brandon Bones, the champ. All of you. And Doyle now up on the second rope. Oh, and Kid Christian, being at a distance, sidestepped it. And a pancake DDT right there gets Doyle a kick in the back. Doyle better really start asserting himself here, because Kid Christian is making his mark. Whoa, nice. What was that? Doyle tried to counter move and the backflip, and then came down face first on Kid Christian's knee. Rolling senton in the left hands. It's Kid Christian looking to act as a spoiler here, and he looks like he's getting close. Ah, stuffs it. Up in the air, Doyle, no, counter move, the power bomb. Kid Christian with a chance here. And look at this. It's Nick Jackson's hanging armbar. Is he gonna make the forever champion? No, he's not. Doyle counters out, but it looks like he did some damage. May have torn some ligaments in the elbow of Ryan Doyle. Doyle tried to sit him up, but he just collapsed. And now begins the picking apart process. Run behind, rear waist lock. German suplex by Kid Christian. And now he's aiming for him. What's he gonna do? Oh, running knee drop. I don't think, well, did he get his? No, he didn't. Counter move. Oh, and again, that backflip. Knee first to the face. And Doyle's in big trouble here. And now Kid Christian trying to take away the base of Doyle. Working at the knee. Doyle needs to get this over with, because he's starting to lose his grip. on the top turnbuckle. Oh, Doyle's going for the humanoid. Oh, he's going to kill him with this move. Don't do it. Oh, right on his head. The most devastating move in all of wrestling. And now Doyle neglecting to go for the cover and win this thing and losing his temper. Now he just wants to punish him. And now into the Hell's Gate. In the Hell's Gate. Kid Christian in trouble. And he tapped. He was in the ropes. He was in the ropes when he tapped. Another bad call goes in the favor of Ryan Doyle. Can you believe it? Doyle attempted. Let's see if we get a replay, but here's the humanoid. Look at this, right on Kid Christian's head. So you know he was sufficiently weakened. Now here, right there, you see in the replay, he's in the Hell's Gates. But he pushes forward. And from there, I can't see, like perhaps his left hand isn't underneath the ropes. And from here it looks like it is. But Doyle's kind of obscuring it when he taps. Can we get another look at that? Apparently not. Doyle now tied for first place with Kevin Welch, the Cube. And who is going to win this tournament is still yet to be determined. Congratulations, Doyle, I guess. But for the second time in this tournament, we've had a controversial call that went in favor of Ryan Doyle. Now, Brandon Bones, this is going to be an emotional one for him. Going up against his good friend, his first roommate, the man that he built the MVWF around, Ron Awesome. They have never wrestled one-on-one before and now find themselves here in this tournament, face-to-face for the first time. Brandon Bones first started the Canada Cup tournament back in 1999, back on the WWF Attitude game on the first PlayStation. It invited WCW, WWF, MVWF, and ECW, as well as the World of Celebrity, into the One Canada Cup tournament, which at some point we are going to get to. Ron Awesome was a tremendous competitor in that and was one of the first. He wasn't the first, but he was the second MVWF champion when he defeated Bubba Ray Dudley from the Dudley Boys to win the MVWF Match Maniac Championship. Back before it was a World Championship title. There he is, folks. The MVWF World's Champion.
Making his way to the ring, he is the owner of the MVWF and representing the VWA. That motherfucker, Brandon Bones! Yeah!
Give it up for him, folks. He hasn't had a chance to defend the title yet, but it's not like he hasn't been active. If he wins here, we now have a three-way tie to the finish. And here he is, folks. Serious.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring, from Las Vegas, New Hampshire, he is the MVWF Hardcore Icon. Here is Awesome Ron Awesome.
Awesome Ron is in the house. How is he going to handle? You know what? I'm going to go on a limb and say that Ron Awesome has no problem punching Brandon Bones in the face. Tremendous reaction now here. Bones looks ready. He's got a lot to recover from, considering the shit that Kevin Welch pulled at the last event. And there they go face to face. Brandon can run and it gets started. Goes for it a second time, and Ron Awesome power bombs him with a stomp. Fireman's carry takeover. Both men a little cautious here in the opening, and Brandon Bones is sticking his thumbs right in the eyes of Ron Awesome. Well, I guess that's how this one's going to be. Off the ropes, Bones clotheslined out of his face. Leg drop by Ron Awesome. Knee drop by Ron Awesome. No quarter given. Off the ropes goes Bones. Press slam. No, Bones counters. Into the sunset flip. 1, 2. He got him. No, he didn't. It was just a 2 count. Oh my God, I thought that was 3. And round he goes. Oh, another rake of the eye. Spin kick gets nothing. Nice recovery time on that eye rake. And now Ron Awesome into the half crab. Oh, kicks him off. Snap suplex. Ron Awesome gonna try and slow his man down, avoid those aerial moves. And Bones now, oh look at this, got him hinged, cinched up, coat red! Dropped him right on the back of his head. Bones, ripcord clothesline, takes Ron Awesome out of his knee braces. And vintage Brandon Bones heel kick. And Bones may be setting him up to put him away. Yes, good night, Irene. He's got him in the sleeper hold. Ron Awesome holding, nope, he turns. He's stronger than Bones, and he powers his way out. Elbow shots to the trapezius area. The ear on the side of the jaw. Bones again, nice shift of the weight up in midair. Bones biting his fingers. Bones does not care about the friendship. We were so worried that he was going to be emotional. Instead, he's just being an asshole, and he sidesteps the dropkick attempt. And the Awesome one now with the deep dish abdominal stretch. Bones set up like a cross, but he got his arm free and hip tosses himself to safety. And now takes him down in the armbar. Look at this, Bones using a submission hold we don't normally see out of him, but Ron powers free, tries to keep a hold of him. Nicely done by Bones. Staying in control, and now a seated abdominal stretch, paying him back. And Bones is tearing at the shoulder. In the elbow. Oh, just cranking on him. Ron Awesome in this move a long time. Oh, and he elbowed him in the ankle. Bones moved his ankle free. Gave him the opening to hip toss his way out. And man, did it take a lot of pain to endure to get himself free. Ron Awesome setting up, catches the foot. May have been setting up for the Awesome Driver. And instead, the Luthez press with the right hands. From the shoulder. Ron Awesome clotheslines him on the top rope. And stomps the hamstrings. Over the top rope goes the Awesome One. Right hand. Nobody really going for a pinfall so far in this match. Oh, man, and a flapjack. They have connected with the rope. One. Count only. Big kick misses. Brandon Rana. Yes. And he switched on him. And Bones was in position for something, but Ron wanders underneath the bottom rope. And Bones now slingshots over the top rope now. What's he gonna do? Oh, and Ron just rips him by the hair right off the apron. Oh, and he fires him into the ring railing. And the barricade, the flying net breaker flattens him. Oh, and Ron goes the Mick Foley style over the ring steps. And Brandon Bones now wants to punish him for his transgressions. Ron posing for the crowd here when he should be all over the champion. He is in the main event here. And now he's setting him up. Awesome Driver. Oh! But he's close to the ropes. And he's going to drag him away. Ron Awesome covers him, hooks the leg. 1, 2, no! Brandon Bones kicks out of the Awesome Driver. Oh, and Bones with a cheap shot to the knee. And he misses the knee strike. Bones just out of range. And pancakes him down. Not the dominant move that he wanted. Standing moonsault. And now he's biting the fingers again. Well, I guess I was right. He was emotional. It's just not the emotion that we thought. But I kicks him right in the face. And it just angers Ron Awesome, who charges right into an arm drag. And a low-hanging fruit, Brandon Rana. And Bones setting him up. Good night, Irene. He's got him. He's got him. Well, can Ron Awesome survive? No. Ron breaks free. And snapmares him over. I'm not sure if that's necessarily counter move prowess, but just sheer power advantage by Ron Awesome. 1, 2, count only, and Brandon Bones kicks out again at the 8-minute mark. Ron Awesome maybe getting desperate here. A win over the championship with his amount of low points. Oh, Bones busted open. An errant elbow. Cuts him. And now Ron Awesome puts him up on the top rope. And Bones won't stay put. Elbow smash. Collapses him right across the danger zone sign. And Bones just kicks him in the midsection. Bleeding from the face. And now Bones setting him up. Small package driver. But Bones slow to follow up here. He needs to cover him. Finally, center of the ring. 1, 2. No. Ron Awesome kicks out. And Bones disputing the call. Brother moonsault. And Bones might be poised to win this thing. Snapmare. Oh, elbow shot. Awesome fighting back. And again, he charges forward and Bones catches him coming. A neck breaker. Blood pouring down the face of Brandon Bones is getting worse. And over the top rope goes the awesome one. Oh no, slingshot. Sunset flip bomb on the floor. That's gotta be it, but no, Ron Awesome. Fighting back. I can't believe he just no-sold that. And we cross the 10-minute mark in this main event between these two old friends that you would have thought were old enemies. And Bones takes the shortcut. Rake in the eyes. Back in the ring. Heel kick by Brandon Bones. Vintage style. And the standing shooting star. A kick to the wound. Bones counters him though into the corner. And Bones now setting Ron Awesome up on the top rope. Oh no, he's gonna suplex him to the floor. Look at this. No, don't do it. Oh! And Ron Awesome pops up off the ground in pain. This is awesome indeed. Especially when Ron Awesome and Brandon Bones a spin kick into the midsection. Oh, they're brawling outside the ring now. Stuffs him on the ground. What a match. Oh, Brandon Conrada just totally misses. Oh, Brandon Conrada this time doesn't miss. Oh, rake in the eyes again. Standing shooting star again. How much more can they take? These two guys just firing off the big heavy rounds. Says no to the kick. Atomic drop. Oh no. Oh no, Ron Awesome's gonna pay him back. He's gonna give him the suplex to the floor. Can you believe it? Yes, it is. Oh, just drops him on the floor. This crowd chanting, "This is awesome," and it is. Oh, man, again. And face first to the ring railing. And Bones now has blood pouring down his face. Suplex on the floor. They are out to destroy each other. Bang, bang. Ron Awesome, his signature pose. Being a big Mick Foley fan. And of course, so is Brandon Bones. Ron Awesome, uppercut. Back in the ring. Bones now getting control of this so they don't get counted out of this excellent match. Gutbuster. Bones might have gotten some cushioning there from the rings, though. Yep, the ring ropes saved him right there. And now round and round you go. Brandon Bones goes for the cover. Is Ron Awesome beaten down enough? 2. No! And Ron just throws him right off. Showing great power and desperation. Oh, flying senton connects. And Bones now taunting his man. He is tranquilo in the corner. Heel heel kick again. And you knew Bones, if he was going to wrestle one of the MVWF legends, he'd be breaking out that heel kick in excess. And then Jawbreaker cuts him off. Right hand, straight right hand. Belly to belly, puts him on the mat. Blocks it, whatever he was going for. Bones saw it coming. High kick, knocks him into the corner. Awesome fires back. Right hands. Power slam. And now, off the ropes, elbow smash. Ron Awesome being dominant. But Bones fights back. Awesome fights back. Backbreaker. If you've never seen Ron Awesome before, if you thought his injury at the beginning of the season was all he was going to be, you were wrong in the fist drop, Jerry Lawler style from the second rope. But Bones will not be stopped. Brandon Conrada, yes, into the turnbuckles. Standing moonsault. That's right, the human gave it just power bomb. Counters the Brandon Conrada. Ron Awesome has seen enough of that shit tonight. What a main event we are seeing here. Oh, into the corner. Fires back with a kick. No one backing down. Small package driver, the second of the match. This could be it. 1, 2, 3. Brandon Bones wins. And we have a 3-way tie for first place. Look at this. Bones really brought the thunder. Awesome driver didn't get it done. Ron Awesome threw everything at Brandon Bones that he had. But it was the small package driver that got it done. And the crowd is upset. They wanted Ron Awesome to win this match. The two suplexes off the top rope, back and forth to the floor. Wow, folks. I'm Damian Andrews. And we'll be back with the A block matches for night 8 this coming Sunday. For the MVWF, I'm Damian Andrews. Good night.